about their unalienable rights. If you don't know what unalienable rights are, they're the basic human rights that everyone is given. One of the first people to implement these inalienable rights was Thomas Jefferson. According to his Declaration of Independence, the colonists had unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, because I'm talking about human rights, I want to talk about a specific human right, the right to adequate housing. According to the United Nations Human Rights, the right to adequate housing is more than just 4 walls and a roof. It is the right of every woman, man, youth, and child to gain and sustain a safe and secure home and community in which to live in peace and dignity. If you agree that everyone has the right to those housings, then I would say that you should support the Habitats for Humanity. The people who are unfortunately unable to have this right go through poverty, natural disasters, unaffordable housing, and a failing economy, and there are many other reasons why this happens. So Habitats for Humanity, as I was talking about, is an organization in which these people help create homes, communities, and provide education to those that aren't born with it. I've done much research over them as well. So I want to touch on bases that this is a worldwide issue. This is happening everywhere in the world. As you can see, there's certain places here where poverty is an issue and people without homes. A United Nations global survey estimated that 100 million people are homeless worldwide and 1.6 billion people lack any adequate housing. The effects of this can lead to stress in families, depression, prone to poor physical and mental health, and a very negative impact on child development. Also, those people, the adults that pay too high a percentage for income of housing, make impossible choices. They have to decide between rent or healthcare, or even food or transportation. They also affect other human rights. So the lack of having a lack of human adequate housing also leads to having the right of education. It can affect all of these, the right to freedom from discrimination, the right to vote, and many more. But there is a way to help prevent homelessness and help people in need and prevent all of these from happening. It is to help Habitats for Humanity. By helping them, you can help people that are affected by that lack of human right. Some ways to help are through construction volunteers. These people help build houses and communities and homes through them, and they make it more affordable through just volunteering. Another way is neighborhood revitalization. This is counselors will meet up and have neighborhoods come together to communicate more and just be more successful within the community. Another way that this ties to is provide education. These people going through poverty and wanting homes, they do not have the education to financially be supported, so they will learn through these who are able to educate them. And another big way is through just donations. These help a lot with funding the counseling centers, but also helping for those materials and tools they need to build the homes. Now I want you to just imagine what your impact will do by helping Habitats. One of the things that it will do, by help building these homes, you're able to help build a family that will live within these walls. So not only are you building a house, you are also help building a family. You may see it as you're just building a house, but there's a family that is going to live there and create many memories. A second thing that it will do is you will be able to see these families grow. You'll see their abilities come out more, basically. They will not have to worry much about housing, but they will have much more opportunities. And then another thing is, I want you to imagine being homeless or struggling to have a functional home. Wouldn't you appreciate the what Habitat volunteers have to offer? Cool. And lastly, I would like to talk about, human rights are applicable to anyone. You should help by joining Habitats for Humanity, by visiting www.habitat.org. Everyone deserves an opportunity in life. If you agree with that statement, then please help adults and children gain that natural right to housing and put an end to homelessness. Thank you. Cool. Thanks. Y'all are good. Thank you.